What's up, fight fans? Thank you as always for passing by the channel. Much appreciated. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. All right, so I did a video yesterday. Took me ages to upload that fucking video, by the way. The Wi-Fi where I am is fucking shocking. Shocking. I kid you not. That 9-minute video took nearly 3 hours to upload. 3 hours. So I'm gonna have to leave where I am right now and go and find a spot where it's quicker, because that's just a joke, by the way. All right, anyway, yeah, so I did a video yesterday talking about Amir Khan and Kell Brook, and Amir Khan being to blame for the Kell Brook fight not happening, blah, blah, blah. I've slept on it, and although I still believe Amir Khan is partly to blame, I mean, a lot's got to go onto the doorstep of Eddie Hearn, right? A lot, like 70% of the blame has to go towards Eddie Hearn. It has to. It has to. Eddie Hearn's his promoter. Eddie Hearn's the flavor of the month when it comes to promotion. And he has done absolutely nothing. Zero for Kell Brook's career. I don't know Kell Brook personally, so I'm not quite sure if he's one of those fighters that are difficult to deal with. I'm not sure if he's one of those kind of prima donnas that ask for more money than he really does deserve. I don't know any of those things. So I'm only going on what I see, right? Kell Brook has been with Eddie Hearn, I'm gonna say, for about 8 years. I can't remember, but I think it's about 8 years when he left Frank and signed with Matchroom. And at the time, him and Carl Froch were arguably the biggest names under that Matchroom banner, right? I thought Kell Brook was gonna be a fucking superstar. I can't lie to you. I thought he had a bit of everything. He came from that Winklebank gym. I honestly thought he was gonna be a superstar. Eddie Hearn hasn't secured him one top fight 147 pounds. Think about that for a second. Think about how many top 147 pound fighters there has been in the last 5 years. We can say Kell Brook's been world level for 5 years, right? Think about how many there's been. There must have been about 30. There must have been. He's not secured him one. Sean Porter was a mandatory, right? He worked his way up to fight Sean Porter. I mean, can you call that securing? I don't. And Errol Spence was a mandatory. In terms of a voluntary fight at 147, he hasn't secured him one. One. Nothing. Zero. Not one big name secured at 147. Only fight he secured for him as a voluntary that was a big name was that guy at 160, can't remember his name, the guy that nobody wanted to fight called Gennady Golovkin. The guy that nobody wanted to fight from 154 to 175. Yeah, we got you that fight. You can fight him. I'm not quite sure what contract Kell Brook has with Matchroom. I'm not quite sure if it's a 2 or 3 or 4 fight contract. I haven't looked at it. But Kell Brook needs to jump ship now. If he is planning to come down to 147 again, and I think this fight on the weekend he weighed in at 150. If Kell Brook is planning to come down to 147, look at your back catalogue, Kell. Your manager or promoter haven't been able to secure you one top fight at 147. So it's all well and good you saying, oh, we could fight Danny Garcia, we could do the rematch with Sean Porter, Keith Thurman's there, Terence Crawford is there. Where in your history has Eddie Hearn been able to secure these fights for you? Where? When? When? Never. So it's time that you jump ship and go to Al Haymon and PBC for the last 2 or 3 years of your career, and I think you'll get those fights. Right now, you have absolutely no chance of getting those fights because your manager and promoter can't secure them. I mean, take the Amir Khan situation, for example. Amir Khan is signed to your promotional stable, and he still can't get that fight for you. Think about it. Amir Khan has signed to Matchroom on a 3-fight deal. You're with Matchroom, but yet your promoter still cannot get you that fight. And you have faith in Eddie Hearn to get you fights against the other top 147 guys. You're crazy. You're crazy. It's not going to happen. You have to jump ship now while you can. Your manager is unable to secure you big deals. Your promoter is unable to secure you big deals. The only big deal they got for you on a voluntary, so people coming to the table negotiating, was against Gennady Golovkin at 160. You were the 147-pound unbeaten champion, and the best deal your promoter could get for you was Gennady Golovkin at 160. If that doesn't tell you you need to jump ship, then nothing will, my friend. Nothing will.